Today I'll be making some lo-fi from scratch, just like this. So have you ever seen this girl studying around on YouTube with thousands of people watching her constantly write the exact same things on different pages? Well, that's lo-fi girl. And if you didn't know it already, the background music she's listening to is lo-fi. Also, have you ever seen her giving some food to that cat? Cause I don't know how it hasn't died yet. So lo-fi is a really popular music genre with a BPM that usually varies from 60 to 90. And it has become quite famous throughout the last years due to its relaxation characteristics. It is used for studying, relaxing, or even sleeping. And if you're wondering what it means, lo-fi is short for low fidelity, which are pretty much just low quality sounds or productions that are meant to be heard. Pretty much just like my own music. So yeah, let's get to work and try to make some lo-fi from scratch. Okay guys, so let's start the project. I like to start my projects with the melodies. Okay, so for this we're going to use a piano. I'm using Contact 5. Okay, I'm going to try to make a melody with it. Okay, so obviously this sounds a bit too strong. So what I'm gonna do first is I like to add some strumming on lo-fi. So we're gonna hit Alt S and we're gonna adjust our strumming right here. Okay, the so-called strummizer. And I think it, what this is gonna do is it's gonna start the piano notes at random times. Okay, so as you can see right here, instead of all starting at the same time, the strummizer is gonna mess with the start and the ending of the notes. So let's listen to it like this. Okay, another thing I like to do is to make this piano more human. So I'm gonna lower down the lower notes, okay, like this, the middle ones, and also the high ones. Now it sounds like this. Okay, so let's route this to a mixer track. We'll call it piano. Okay, and I'm gonna EQ it a bit. Okay, probably remove some lows and highs. In lo-fi, it's really common to remove high frequencies. That's why it sounds so dull and so moody. Okay, so we removed some frequencies, and now I'm gonna add the magic sauce, which is RC20. Okay, this is gonna make it sound so much more retro, so much more old school. It's just an amazing plugin. Okay, let's tweak it a bit. Okay, I'm adding a bit of noise. Okay, this wobble effect is really common in lo-fi. You can listen to what it does. Okay, I'm not gonna exaggerate it too much, okay? Then we have some distortion. Okay, so without effects, our piano will sound like this. And then with the effects, it sounds like this. Okay, so let's put it on the playlist. And there we go, we have a basic melody. So now I'm gonna go with the drums. Okay, so let's open up Splice for this. I'm gonna type lo-fi here and I'm gonna hit drums here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so I like this kick. Let's try it on. Okay, we're also gonna need some loops right here. So let's search for some on Splice. Okay, so I found this nice one right here. Okay, I like how it sounds. Okay, I'm just gonna do a basic mixing on the volumes, okay? Okay guys, so a basic thing to add to lo-fi is ambience. Okay, so let's search for some nice ambience. Okay, so I got this fire and birds ambience. Okay, it goes like this. Let's lower it a lot down. Okay, and then the birds. Let's check it with the piano. Okay, it sounds nice. Okay, next off, I'm gonna try to add some mellow pad, some lo-fi pad. For this, I'm gonna open up Sakura, which is a native FL plugin. Okay, I just copied the piano keys into it, and this is how it sounds. Okay guys, and by the way, don't lose too much time trying to find the perfect sound at the beginning, because that would mess up your production flow. Okay, so just find something that you think it's okay, and then at the end you can go ahead and change any preset, any sample. Okay, it's important that on the first stage of producing you're really into it, okay, and you let your creative flow do the work. Okay, so this is how the pad sounds. Really mystical. Sakura is a really nice plugin and it's free. It's native from FL, so I really recommend you to try and use it. Okay, I'm actually going to use the pad first. Okay, I'm going to rename this to pad. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's call it pad. And then we'll have the piano right here. And yes, I like to color my things. Okay guys. Okay, so this is how it's sounding so far. Let's see what we can do with our Sakura pad right here. I'm also gonna cut some lows and probably some highs. Maybe add some reverb. Also gonna put some reverb on the piano. Okay, maybe we could add some radio vocals or something. It's also really common on a lo-fi track. I'm also gonna go on Splice for this, okay? Let me see what I have right here.
I'd rather try and accomplish it if there's one thing I know for sure. It's...
Okay, this could work.
I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed. I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed.
Okay, this is not my favorite vocal. I had to stretch it a little bit to make it fit the tempo, but it got kind of slow, but it still works, I think. I'm gonna add some EQ and reverb to it, okay.
I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed. Try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed.
Okay guys, it is sounding nice so far. So something I forgot to add was a bass, which is really important. Okay, so let's try and find some bass for this. Okay, I'm gonna be using Spire for this one. I just copied the root notes of the piano and it sounds like this. Okay, let's rename this to bass. Okay, so we're gonna put this kick to the mixer track. Let's call it kick right now. Okay, now let's also route the bass to the mixer track. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sidechain the kick to the bass. Okay, so we're gonna right click the bass and click on sidechain to this track. Okay, so the kick is being sent to that track, and then we're gonna add a fruity limiter to do the sidechain. All right, so you're gonna go to compression right here and we're gonna choose the kick. Okay, so let's see how it's sounding. So now no sidechain is being done, as you can see, so let's lower the threshold and up the ratio a bit. Okay, and I think that's sounding nice. Then afterwards you can do the same to the other elements. Okay, so let's duplicate this to make it a bit bigger and add some different elements. Okay, this is a really basic example already. I think we could add some more piano notes or something to make it a bit more interesting. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna duplicate this contact, okay, and I'm gonna add some higher notes on it. So let's see what we can do. Something like dun 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 dun. I'm gonna route it to a different track, okay, so to make it to add a much more reverb to it. Okay, I want to make it way in the back. Okay, so it's gonna add free reverb from FL Studio. Okay, so I lowered the drive to 22% and the reverb to like 30%. Okay, then we can work a bit more on the drums to make it even more lo-fi-ish, okay? So let me see what I have here. Okay guys, so I added another loop, and this is our example. I'm actually going to change those high notes. Okay guys, so that was it. The final tip for you guys is to go on the master and try to cut a bit of the high frequencies. Okay, this is a really nice trick for lo-fi. So let's see how it sounds without cutting anything on the high so far. Okay, it sounds a bit high and bright, and obviously this is up to taste. You don't need to do this. If you want it to sound a bit brighter, you can leave it like that, but I'm going to remove a bit of the high frequencies and you can see how it feels after that. Okay, so let's remove it. Okay, you can notice it sounds a bit more distant and a bit more sad. Okay, it sort of loses its life, which is a big impact on the track. Okay guys, so this is our example. It's really simple, but I think you can get the idea. Obviously, to make the sound a bit more professional, we would need to change probably the kick to make it hit a bit harder. Maybe change this bass, and you know, keep adding more elements to make it a bit more full and interesting. Okay, but that would take a long time in the video. Maybe I'll do it later on a different video, like a 1 hour challenge or something like that. And yeah, let's listen to the final result. I hope you liked this video guys. It wasn't the best lo-fi example ever, but I think you could get a pretty good idea of how it should sound. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like guys, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you can stay up to date to what I'm doing on the channel. Also, you can join me on my live streams here on YouTube every Wednesday or on Twitch the other days. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching the video and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.